Hi friends, welcome to CNR English Academy. As usual, இன்னைக்கு Sunday special part 7ல இருக்கும். அதே மாதிரி 1 to 10 units MCQs பார்க்க போகிறோம். Move on to the MCQs. First one, the aim of the Hogarth Press was a hobby of printing rather than publishing. Who started this press? The options are Virginia Woolf, G.B. Shaw, James Joyce, H.G. Wells. Correct option is option A, Virginia Woolf. Next. The Wasteland is a crossword puzzle of synthetic literary chronology and a spurious verbal algebra. Who said this? The options are Chin Wisu, Wyndham Lewis, Ezra Pound, none of these. Correct option is option B, Wyndham Lewis. Next one. The new critics believe in options are the view of autonomy of literature, psychological approach, both A and B, none of these. The correct option is option A, the view of autonomy of literature. Next one. The archetypal approach is associated with the options are Northrop Frye, William Ibsen, W.K. Wimsatt, none of these. Correct option is option A, Northrop Frye. Next one. Can we say that Matthew Arnold estimates Pope to be a classic? Options are yes, no, cannot be said, none of these. Correct option is option A, yes. Next one. The Rape of the Lock includes epic qualities. Options are supernatural machinery, a voyage on board ship, a heroic battle between the sexes, all the above. Correct option is option D, all the above. Next one. The Restoration playwrights were known for the adaptation of the Elizabethan plays. Who was the playwright that provided a happy ending to King Lear? Options are Thomas Otway, Nathaniel Lee, Nahum Tate, none of these. The correct option is option C, Nahum Tate. Next one. Who is the poet that spoke of nature as red in tooth and claw, which means the nature is no longer kindly? Options are Wordsworth, Tennyson, John Keats, none of these. Correct option is option B, Tennyson. Next one. The character Mrs. Malaprop was created by options are Richard Sheridan, Samuel Johnson, Wycherley, none of these. Correct option is option A, Richard Sheridan. Next one. Why did Matthew Arnold exclude Empedocles on Etna from his 1853 volume of poetry? Because the options are it was modern in a negative way. He thought that the poem would not cure the society and the individual, both A and B, none of these. The correct option is option C, both A and B. Next one. A picaresque novel is, the options are realistic in manner, episodic in structure, satiric in aim, all these three. Correct option is all these three. Next one. Coleridge deals with the supernatural because the options are the people as in Elizabethan age believed in the supernatural. The supernatural elements express our inward nature, both A and B, none of these. The correct option is option B. The supernatural elements express our inward nature. Next one. To conclude, as there are not to be found a worthier man and woman that this fond couple, so neither can be imagined more happy. Which of the following concludes with these lines? The options are Tom Jones, Pamela, the Jolly Beggars, none of these. Correct option is option A, Tom Jones. Next question. Robert Browning dedicated his men and women to. The options are Tennyson, Dryden, his friend, his wife. Correct option is option D, his wife. Next question. Who was it that defined romanticism as addition of strangeness to beauty? The options are Wordsworth, Walter Pater, Graham Howe, none of these. And the correct option is option B, Walter Pater. Next question. Many Victorian writers were drawn towards. The options are Greek, France, both Greek and France, Italy. The correct option is option D, Italy. Next question. Who was the first noteworthy poet of a romantic revival? Options are Gray, Thomson, Goldsmith, Green. And the correct option is option B, Thomson. Next question. What is the name of other comedy apart from She Stoops to Conquer by Oliver Goldsmith? The options are The Vicar of Wakefield, The Deserted Village, The Good-Natured Man, The Citizen of World. And the correct option is option C, The Good-Natured Man. Next one. To which period did William Collins belong? The options are 16th century, 17th century, 18th century, 20th century. And the correct option is option C, 18th century. Next question. Fielding, Goldsmith are considered to be pioneers of which branch of literary creation? The options are novel, satire, letters, essays. The correct option is option A, novel. Next question. This statement is made for which writers? He has given us the best picture of Landor, Holt, Clark, and many more interesting writers of his age. The options are Lamb, Eliot, Hazlitt, Bacon. The correct option is option A, Lamb. Next question. For whom this is said? She did for the English novel what the Lake poets did for English poetry. Options are Bronte E., George Eliot, Mrs. Gaskell, Jane Austen. The correct option is option D, Jane Austen. Next question. Which novel of Jane Austen has been considered the best from literary point of view? The options are Northanger Abbey, Emma, Mansfield Park, Sense and Sensibility. The correct option is option B, Emma. Next question. Adonis is a threnody by wailing the death of. The options are John Keats, Rupert Brooke, Robert Burns, Robert Southey. The correct option is option A, John Keats. Next question. Endymion by John Keats is based on. The options are Highland lore, Kentish tales, Roman myths, Greek mythology. The correct option is option D, Greek mythology. And friends, there is a note for you. இப்போது 26th கொஸ்டின்லேருந்து அப் டு 50 கொஸ்டின்ஸ் வரைக்கும் நான் என்ன பண்ணியிருக்கேன்னா ஒன்லி ஃப்ரம் த யூனிட்ஸ் ஆஃப் 8th 9th அண்ட் 10th கொடுத்துருக்கேன். 1 to 10 யூனிட்ஸில் ஃபஸ்ட்டு 1 to 25 கொஸ்டின்ஸ் இருக்கும். 26 to 50 அப் டு 50 கொஸ்டின்ஸ் வந்து பார்த்திங்கனாக்கா அந்த 25 கொஸ்டின்ஸும் which is related to our topic 8th 9th and 10th. Okay, move on to the question. When English was first taught as a degree subject in England? The options are 1528, 1628, 1728, 1828. The correct option is option D, 1828. Next question. The intellectual movement of structuralism began in, the options are England in 1960s, Italy in 1950s, France in 1950s, America in 1970s. The correct option is option C, France in 1950s. Next question. The parent language of 8 distinct language groups is, the options are Indo-Germanic, Indo-European, Primitive Germanic, West Germanic. And the correct option is option B, Indo-European. Next question. Double H's are the chief legacy of dash. The options are Anglo-Saxon, Modern English, Middle English, Indian English. And the correct option is option A, Anglo-Saxon. Next question. In his The Sense of the Past, L. Trilling does not deal with. The options are Shakespeare's Hamlet, Wordsworth The Prelude, Shakespeare's King Lear, Shakespeare's Immortality Ode. The correct option is option C, Shakespeare's King Lear. Next question. The study of meaningful unit is called. Options are phonology, anthology, morphology, none of these. And the correct option is option C, morphology. Next question. When was first professor of English appointed in England? The options are 1529, 1629, 1729, 1829. The correct option is option D, 1829. Next question. The touchstone method of analysis of a text popularized by. The options are Matthew Arnold, T.S. Eliot, F.R. Lewis, I.A. Richards. The correct option is option A, Matthew Arnold. Next question. A variety of dialects is a characteristics feature of. The options are Middle English, Modern English, Old English, American English. The correct option is option A, Middle English. Next question. The refinement of brute noises related to dash. The options are the poo-poo theory, the gesture theory, the ding-dong theory, the bow-wow theory. The correct option is option A, the poo-poo theory. Next question. In Dryden's The Essay of Dramatic Poesy, Eugenius stands for. The options are Howard, Buckhurst, Sedley, Newman. Correct option is option B, Buckhurst. Next question. Biographia Literaria was the result of dash months hard labor on the part of Coleridge. The options are 5 months, 6 months, 7 months, 8 months. The correct option is option B, 6 months. Next question. Dash is the study of specific cultural elements, and the options are ethnographical, biographical, orthographical, geographical. The correct option is option A, ethnographical. Next question. Who among the following does not belongs to Bloomsbury group? Options are Clive Bell, James Joyce, Lytton Strachey, Roger Fry. The correct option is option B, James Joyce. Next question. An example for tension in poetry is, the options are the wine, gentlewoman, hymen to light, a valediction. The correct option is option D, a valediction. Next question. Cavalier poets are also called dash. Options are sons of John, sons of Charles, sons of Peter, sons of Ben. The correct option is option D, sons of Ben. Next question. Who among the following is not an Augustan? The options are John Dryden, Ben Jonson, Jonathan Swift, Alexander Pope. And the correct option is option B, Ben Jonson. Next question. Dark romanticism is a reactionary movement to, the options are American Romanticism, Naturalism, Transcendentalism, New Classicism. The correct option is option C, Transcendentalism. Next question. Dash is a specialized form of rhythm. Options are pass, stress, intonation, meter. The correct option is option D, meter. Next question. Biographia literaria is a reply to dash. The options are lyrical ballads, preface to lyrical ballads, school of abuse, tradition and individual talent. The correct option is option B, preface to lyrical ballads. Next question. Who among the following is not a lake poet? The options are Wordsworth, Coleridge, Southey, Lord Byron. The correct option is option D, Lord Byron. Next question. Most of the criticism of I.A. Richards is based on dash. Options are working of human being, psychology of human mind, behavior of human being, relation of human being to literature. The correct option is option B, psychology of human mind. Next question. Poetry is not a turning loose of emotion, but an escape from emotion. Who said this? The options are I.A. Richards, H.T. Coleridge, T.S. Eliot, F.R. Lewis. The correct option is option C, T.S. Eliot. Next question. Who says the life and soul of a tragedy is plot? The options are Plato, Aristotle, Sidney, Eliot. And the correct option is option B, Aristotle. Next question. Which is the soul of a tragedy according to Aristotle? And the options are character, dialogue, events, plot. And the correct option is plot. Okay friends, up to this I conclude. இந்த வீடியோ உங்களுக்கு ரொம்ப பிடிச்சிருக்கும், அதே மாதிரி யூஸ்ஃபுல்லாக இருக்கும் அப்படின்னு நான் நினைக்கிறேன். தேங்க்ஸ் ஃபார் வாட்சிங். தேங்க்யூ ஃப்ரெண்ட்ஸ்.